All right, let's clean our brushes. So I have our Saint brush cleaner. I have my 3D brush that I use for my everyday blending, and I have one of our microfiber cloths. You can buy these 3 in a pack for $25, or they come with the skincare set. The first thing that we're gonna do is we don't need to spray our brushes, okay? We don't need to put that much product on our brushes. We can spray the microfiber cloth 2 or 3 times, and we're just gonna wipe it in the cleaner. And this microfiber cloth will grab excess makeup and pull it out. So our brush cleaner dries instantly, it smells like vanilla, and it cleans bacteria. And you don't need a lot. The brush cleaner will last you 6 to 8 months if you're cleaning your brushes every 2 weeks. Look at that. It's already looking so much better. Okay. Now we're gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna move to a different section on the microfiber cloth. Now just be gentle with your bristles, back and forth, move them around a little bit. Don't be too rough. You don't want to ruin the glue, and then they'll come out, and then you'll have to get new brushes. Our brushes are really great. They go perfectly with our cream makeup. This is it. This is all we're doing. If you decide you're gonna wash your brushes under some water, which I'm gonna actually do with some charcoal soap. I want to get these guys white again because the makeup, the pigment, especially in the brush that I use for my blush, right? I use my blush and bronzer brush. The pigment stains the bristles. We can get that out. Charcoal soap will get that out, and I'll show you how that's done. But when you are washing your brushes, you don't want to get this section wet right here because this is where all the glue is, and your bristles will start to fall out. Your brushes are an investment, so take care of them, and they will last you a long time. Now that we've cleaned our brushes with our Saint brush cleaner, I'm gonna show you how to use activated charcoal to get your bristles white again. For me, my blush and bronzer brush gets a little bit stained. So even though I clean this, I wanna get it all. I wanna make it white again. I like when things look new. So before I show you that, in order to preserve the brushes, we don't want to get water up in this section of the brushes. This is going to loosen the glue and you're going to lose bristles. So your brushes are an investment. You want to take care of them. So I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. I have this little tiny shallow container. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to tap the tip of my bristles in here so they get wet. I cut off a piece of the charcoal and get it nice and soapy. I have a microfiber cloth. I wet this microfiber cloth. Now I'm gonna take the bristles and I'm gonna work it into this wet microfiber cloth. So my brush is not in water continuously and I'm not ruining the bristles. And then I also have a dry microfiber cloth that I will show you. So now that I've worked that soap around in here, I'm going to dip it again in this little teeny tiny cup of water, just a little bit, the tip of the bristles to get the soap off. And I'm taking my dry microfiber cloth. And guys, look at this. My brush is white again. All right, you see that? It got the pigment off. And I'm gonna do this a little bit so I know for sure the bristles are dry, and then I will leave my brushes out and they'll be ready to go for me to use in the morning. I will link the charcoal, so super inexpensive, especially when I cut it, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, out of the package, on a paper towel, and then you can cut it. It's easier to cut hot soap.